Duggar news. Austin Forsyth makes wife Joy Anna Duggar cry. What happened? Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. For Duggar family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Over the years, Duggar news followers have seen many Duggar kids settle down and start new lives with their significant others. Well, Joy Anna's journey hasn't been any different. She and Austin Forsyth courted when they were 19 and 23, respectively. They have built an amazing life for themselves since then and have 3 kids they are looking after. Joy Anna and Austin are also popular in the reality TV realm. Despite their show's cancellations, they are often seen starring in different podcasts. But this time around, the couple ended up being stars in their own family member's podcast. Duggar and Jeremy invited them over, and things got a bit emotional. Joy Anna had a tearful moment when she heard her husband say something. Duggar news. Joy Anna left Austin Forsyth and their kids. Everyone has been seeing a new side to Joy Anna Duggar these days. She has been using her social media space to capture the moments when she just isn't with her family. While her husband and kids make up most of her social media content, Joy Anna ensures she dedicates time to herself. In a new post, she talked about leaving Arkansas. But Joy Anna also said it was temporary and also for a trip with her girlfriends to Colorado. They went earlier this January to experience some snow. Well, Duggar news followers were glad to see her spend some me time instead of abiding by the toxic IBLP conditioning that urges women to always be homemakers and submissive to their husbands. Duggar news. Why was Joy Anna crying? What did her husband Austin Forsyth do? It's been 8 years since Joy Anna and Austin walked down the aisle and said "I do" to one another. Since then, they have had 3 kids and focused on building a better life. They are also very close to the rest of their siblings, especially Duggar and Jeremy Duggar. So the latter invited them to their podcast, The Duggar and Jeremy Show. The couple wanted to know from Austin what it was like being Joy Anna's husband. He happily said she was everything he could have dreamt of. Before she came into his life, Austin thought he had all that he wanted, but after Joy Anna, he realized he needed her, and God revealed that to him. At last, he said his wife was the most amazing thing that's ever happened to him. So, Duggar and Jeremy shared the snippet of Austin saying so from their podcast on their social media handle. After seeing the clip, Joy Anna responded to her husband's wonderful words with teary-eyed out of happiness emojis. The couple got lots of love and support from Duggar news followers, as they claimed this is what an ideal relationship should be like. What do you think about Austin's sweet gesture about Joy Anna's presence in his life? Do you think she will return the favor and reveal how she feels about him? Keep an eye on TV season and spoilers for more Duggar news updates. Joy Anna Duggar's husband admits to breaking courtship rules. Fans of the Duggar family know just how strict their courtship rules are. Physical affection is strictly prohibited, and they also require chaperones. But in a new interview, Joy Anna Duggar's husband Austin Forsyth seemed to reveal they skirted around the rules. How much did Joy and Austin get away with before officially marrying? Did Joy Anna Duggar and Austin Forsyth engage in premarital affection? With so many children in the Duggar family, most fans suspect at least a few of the couples engaged in premarital relations to some degree. After all, even kissing is forbidden in serious courtships. The goal is to ultimately preserve all forms of physical affection for marriage. But did Joy Anna and Austin break those rules? Joy and Austin's breaking courtship rules confirmed, one Reddit user posted on the platform recently. First, since this is a snark community, let me be clear, I listened to Duggar and Jeremy's interview with Austin, and came away finding Jerm even more insufferable than before anyway. Austin talked about Justin being his and Joy's chaperone. Austin admitted he would tell Justin to go into another room or go sit in the truck so he and Joy could talk. I am not saying they broke all the rules, but this seems to confirm what some of us believe, that they did more than hold hands prior to marriage, the OP continued. Some makeout session or something had to have happened to get Joy all horned up that she announced at the wedding that she and Austin would be leaving soon. Redditors discussed the meaning behind the interview. Overall, it's tough to say exactly what happened. Unless Austin or Joy-Anna directly confirms what happened before their wedding ceremony, fans can only speculate at this point. Some Duggar fans thought the interview confirmed rules were broken, while others weren't so certain. Do you think Joy-Anna Duggar and Austin Forsyth broke the family's strict courtship rules before walking down the aisle? Add your own thoughts and ideas to the discussion in the comments. Joy-Anna Duggar and Austin Forsyth admit they broke Jim Bob's courtship rules. When it comes to dating one of Jim Bob Duggar's daughters, we've heard plenty about just how strict his courtship rules can be. Because the children of the family date with the intent to marry the person they're courting, Jim Bob thoroughly vets any man who has been interested in one of his girls, and even once they get his seal of approval, they have to follow his guidelines. But now, Austin Forsyth is coming clean. He and Joy didn't follow those rules quite as closely as her dad would have liked. Austin appeared on Jinger and Jeremy's podcast this week. While talking with his sister and brother-in-law, Austin opened up about courting Joy-Anna in the early days of their relationship, something he wasn't too familiar with because it wasn't the way his family did things, despite the fact that they were also pretty conservative. But because his family had been close with the Duggars for years, he did know that this was the way they did things, and he was willing to give it a shot. That meant that all of his dates with Joy were chaperoned, though, and that's when they ended up bending the rules. Justin chaperoned most of Joy and Austin's dates. They still found a way to get one-on-one time together if they wanted to have a private conversation, however, even though that was technically against the rules. "We tell Justin to go sit in the truck," he said, later adding, "I'd be like, hey, we're going to talk. You go over there, Justin. You go in the next room or whatever." Fortunately, because Justin already knew Austin from their families interacting and had a level of trust and respect, he'd go along with it. Fans have a lot of thoughts about Austin's confession. Fans on a popular Duggar-related subreddit have been discussing this part of the podcast, and they seem to appreciate the confirmation about the broken rules. I am not saying they broke all the rules, but this seems to confirm what some of us believe, that they did more than hold hands prior to marriage, the OP wrote. One commenter wrote, "Glad Austin didn't mention this until after Justin got out of the house. Justin's probably getting an angry phone call from JB right about now." This isn't the first time Joy and Austin have admitted to breaking a courtship rule. When Joy appeared on the Unplanned podcast in October 2024, she admitted that she broke the rule about no hand-holding and no full hugs before engagement after Austin totaled his truck in an accident that was so bad he could have died. "Well, my brother that comes with my dad is like Pops. Joy has been holding onto Austin's arm this whole time. And they're courting. They're not even supposed to be holding hands," Joy said. And Pops looks back kind of like annoyed. He's like, "You should probably let go of his arm." And I'm like looking at my brother like so annoyed, but I was like, whatever, it's fine.